Hi everyone. I'm here today to talk to you about American Sign Language. American Sign Language is an interesting way to communicate that uses your fingers and hands and motions to communicate words, feelings, and thoughts. American Sign Language was developed with people who are hard of hearing or deaf in mind. It allowed them to be able to better communicate with their families, friends, and communities. And as years have moved on, we have, as a community, began using American Sign Language for many things. People find it very interesting, so they like to learn it. But also people who struggle with verbal communication, words coming out of your mouth, are able to utilize American Sign Language so that they can better communicate with their friends and families and allow them to use to interpret their needs and their wants easier than just pointing or using a communication device. So we are going to learn some American Sign Language today for many reasons. First of all, it's interesting. It's kind of a fun thing to learn on a day where you just want to work your brain a little bit. It's a beautiful language. And also because when we connect movements to words, centers in our brains light up differently than when we just say our words. So we're also exercising our brain today while we learn our American Sign Language signs for each of the letters. Some interesting information we know is that brains of children soak up second languages much faster than brains of adults. So you can bet that you all will be able to finger spell things a lot faster than your teachers can. So you can work together and see who can learn their ABCs faster and who can sign it better with each passing day. And we can continue that trend with each of these videos and see which of you, students or teachers, are able to learn and retain this beautiful language. Also, we do like to know something new sometimes in case we come across somebody who is using American Sign Language. We want to be able to communicate with them in a way that makes them feel comfortable and allows us to feel like we've done something good in a day in being able to understand and communicate with somebody. And most of all, it's just very interesting and fun to learn something new. So here we go. We're going to start with the ABCs. So sign along with me. In American Sign Language, you use your dominant hand. That means the hand that you write with. I am left-handed, so I always sign with my left hand. That is the most comfortable way for me to sign. If you are right-handed, you're going to sign with your right hand. I will sign these letters with both my left and my right hand. Let's get started. A. A is our very first sign. You're going to make a fist and make sure that your thumb is sticking up straight and tall on the side of your fist. If you look carefully, it looks a little bit like an A. You can almost trace an A there. A. On the right side, fist, thumb sticking up straight and tall. A. B. Your four fingers are squished together flat, and your thumb folds down into the palm of your hand. B. B. C, very simple. Cup your hand, make that C shape on the left, on the right. You'll notice my right hand does not form these letters quite as well as my left hand because my left hand has more muscle memory. So C, C, D. Just your pointer finger sticks up, but we're not going to close this fist. It stays open here. D, D. E is a lot like the C, but everything kind of crunches up a little bit more. So E, you'll notice my thumb pulls in a little harder, and so do my pointer fingers. Or I'm sorry, just my fingers, not my pointers. E, E. F is just like you're plucking a French fry out of that McDonald's carton. So it looks like this. Pointer and thumb come together but don't close tightly. Other three fingers are sticking up straight and tall. F. F. G, your ring finger, that is your middle finger. Your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky are all folding down to leave you with your pointer and your thumb sticking up. And you're just gonna flip that, you're gonna flip it over. G, G. H, very similar to G. H, H. I, pinky straight up, everything else down nice and tight. I. J, J is just like I, except you're going to trace the J with your pinky. J, J. K, K is a little bit more difficult to create with your fingers because you need to move your fingers in a way that is not typical of the way you move your fingers in an everyday situation. So you are going to predominantly use your thumb, your pointer, and your middle finger. Your ring and pinky fold down, so you have these 3 fingers up. Your thumb is going to come in between your pointer and your ring finger comes down just a little bit. If you look at it from a few different angles, it looks a bit like a K. K. K on the other side, and this is where you can see where my fingers don't work so well on the right side. K. L. 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 M. Make yours 3, fold those down. M. M. N. 2 fingers. N. O. Just make an O. 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 We're going to bring that P shape back with our fingers. So 2 fingers up, make your 2, thumb in between them, and flip it upside down. P. 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 Q. Q is your pointer and your thumb, kind of like you're going to pinch something. Flip it upside down. Q. On the right side, Q. R. Just like you're making a promise or you're crossing your fingers. R. R. S. Same general look as the A. You're going to make a fist, except this thumb folds in front on the S. You need to fold it in front, closing that fist all the way. S. S. T. You got that fist, but your thumb is going to go between your pointer and your middle finger, sticking out. T. T. U. Make a 2 and squish them together. U. U. V. You're going to take that number 2 and make a peace sign. V. V. Looks just like a V. Very easy to remember. W is 3 fingers up. If you look at it, it looks just like a W. 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 X. Like X marks the spot. A little hook like a pirate. X. X. Y is your pinky finger up and your thumb up. Y. 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 Z. You take your pointer finger and trace a Z in the air. Z. And that is how you do your ABCs. Now you can take those letters and practice them over and over and over again so that your muscle memory develops and your brain starts connecting the letter with the motion, and then you can finger spell words. For example, if somebody asks you your name, my first name is Megan, so I would finger spell M-E-G-A-N. Let's do that again. M-E-G-A-N. You'll notice I didn't bounce my hand around as I was doing it. I didn't M-E-G. I just very carefully left my hand in one place. E, G, A, N. Take just a minute, have your teacher pause this video, and see if you can fingerspell your name. Great! Welcome back. How did you do fingerspelling? I hope you had fun. Let's keep going. So we can practice our ABCs by signing the song, the ABCs. So let's do that together. It's going to go a little bit faster and we'll develop that muscle memory in our hands and the connections between our brain and our muscles. So firing up lots of areas of your brain. So I hope you're ready to use your brain today. Let's get started. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. But the ABCs aren't finished yet, right? We should probably know how to spell "Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?" Let's try it. Now is a sign that uses your Y's on both your left and your right hand. Oftentimes signs use letter signs to start the sign. So now is your Y's and you pull them down in front of you. Now, I is just pointing to yourself. Now, I, no is a closed palm to your forehead, like the information is to the side of your head, your temple. It's like the information is going into your head, so you know it. No. Now, I, no. My is a closed hand to your chest, which is different than I. I points to yourself. My is closed, so my. Now I know my ABCs. Next is a flat hand showing the person you are talking to the front of your hand. Your other hand is coming behind and over. So next, like next time, so you're kind of showing that it's going to be next. Next time, next time. Won't. Won't is like somebody grabs a hold of your arm and you're pulling it away. So you make an A with your hand, put it kind of in front of you and pull it. Won't. So next time. Won't you sing? You're going to take your non-dominant hand and strum it like an instrument. Sing, sing. Next time, won't you sing with? Take your thumbs up, like you're giving two thumbs up, and push them together. With. So, next time, won't you sing with me? Let's try that from the beginning. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I hope you had fun today, and I hope you keep practicing. See you next time.